The first thing you feel is the cold, not the killing cold that comes later. This is just air hitting wet scales and damp feathers as you push through the shell. It is late spring in northern Canada. The tundra is barely thawing, and you are a very small Yutyrannus. Your mother is 9 meters long, 30 feet of feathered muscle and teeth, 1,400 kilograms, the size of a black rhino built for killing. When she moves, the ground shakes. She breathes. You feel the warmth from 3 feet away. She is the largest predator this continent has seen in 10,000 years. And right now she watches you struggle out of the egg. 2 other eggs lie in the nest. One never hatches, the other hatches, but the chick drags itself a few feet and stops. By morning it is gone, taken by the night or the cold. You weigh 40 kilograms, tiny and fragile, covered in wet fluff that cannot yet hold heat. You can barely walk. Your eyes will not focus. Everything is shapes, sounds, and the enormous presence keeping you alive. For the first days, she shields you from the wind with her body and tucks you against her feathers at night. The sun never fully sets, painting the tundra orange for hours, but the cold still finds you. She is the only thing standing between you and it. The first weeks blur, you sleep against her, wake hungry, and she feeds you scraps of whatever she caught. All you know is warmth, food, and the constant safety of something that loves you. Summer here lasts only 60 days. The tundra wakes, snow melts, lakes thaw, ground turns soft. Hundreds of thousands of caribou surge north. Your mother has studied them since before you hatched, mapping choke points where they bunch up, river crossings and narrow valleys. When she hunts, you stay hidden, too small and weak to follow. You press into the rocks and wait while the ground shakes with distant panic. Then her heavy footsteps return. She brings blood on her feathers and meat in her jaws. You eat first. She watches you grow. For a while, the killing feels easy. It almost feels like enough. But the wolves learn you exist. A pack of 8 or 9 challenges her once. She turns and releases a deep, vibrating sound that travels through the ground. They scatter and never return. A grizzly tries the same. The fight lasts for seconds. It limps away bleeding. Nothing challenges her again. For 60 days she owns this place. Then September crashes the temperature. Caribou pours south. Hunting grows hard. The muskox stay. When threatened, they form a tight circle. Adults facing out with horns, calves safe inside. A wall nothing has ever broken. Your hungry mother tries but cannot crack it. She walks away defeated. November brings -40. Her thick feathers are not enough for this wind. She slows, pulls you close, and quietly stops eating so you can eat instead. You are 4 months old, 45 kilograms, still believing nothing can stop her. By December, her warmth is fading. One morning, 17 weeks after you hatched, she does not rise. Her eyes are open, but empty. No breath, no heat. The cold took her, not wolves, not bears, just the cold and the unforgiving math of survival. You stay beside her until instinct tells you that remaining means dying too, so you leave at 40 kilograms, never having killed live prey. 8 months of winter stand between you and the same fate. You must learn to kill or follow her. The first winter grinds you slowly. You need 20 kilograms of food a day, but find maybe 3. You eat hundreds of lemmings, frozen fish from thin ice, and old carcasses. By February, your ribs show clearly. In the depth of winter, you lie behind a rock, body begging to stop. But something older than thought forces you up. You keep going. Spring arrives in late April, and you are still alive. The caribou return. Your first hunt is a snowshoe hare after 20 minutes of desperate chasing. Small, but it was yours. Something changes. The world becomes full of things you can take. Your second kill is a caribou calf separated at a river crossing. The taste of warm meat floods you. This is what you were made for. You learn the land's patterns. Caribou are vulnerable at crossings. Muskox circles have seams where attention shifts. Remember how your mother charged straight and failed? Strength alone was not enough. Year 2, you reach 200 kilograms. Hunting improves. You build fat. Then you make a mistake. You probe a muskox circle too early. A bull's horn rips your thigh open. Infection weakens you badly. Winter nearly finishes you, but spring comes 6 days before it would have been too late. You learn The circle is a puzzle solved by patience, not power. Year 3, 400 kilograms. You circle a herd for nearly an hour, letting them tire. You feint one side, then strike the real gap from the opposite angle at full speed, shoulder through before they can close. Chaos erupts inside the circle. You snatch a calf and escape. 10,000 years of perfect defense shattered in one lifetime. By year 5, you have reached adult size, 1,200 kilograms of dense feathers and powerful legs. Hunting becomes routine, every river crossing, every muskox range. Many herds no longer form circles. They scatter at your scent, making them easier prey. Wolves now follow at a safe distance and clean your kills. Grizzlies abandon carcasses when they smell you. Polar bear charges you once on a frozen lake. You sidestep, counter, and pin it. It limps away and never returns. The interior tundra is yours. You are the apex, the largest, strongest, most efficient killer this ecosystem has seen in 10,000 years. You survived what killed your mother, learned what she never had time to learn, became something this place had never known. Yet every winter the cold returns. It does not care how powerful you are. The numbers still must balance. You burn fat, hunt in the long darkness, and count the days until spring. After 7 or 8 winters, the seasons blur into one long loop. You are 9 meters long again, 1,400 kilograms. The same size she was, but you have been this size for years. Every crossing, every safe path, every danger lives in your mind. Caribou herds now swing wide to avoid you, teaching their calves to fear the big feathered hunter. Muskox have largely abandoned their ancient circles. Wolves, ravens, foxes, and wolverines orbit the food web created by your kills. You change the entire ecosystem simply by surviving. But none of it fills the emptiness. One year you walk 3 days back to the ridge where she died. Her bones lie scattered in bleached, cracked skull, spreading ribs, long leg bones half sunk in the permafrost. You stand over them for a long time. Then you make the low, rumbling contact call she once used to bring you close. It rolls across the empty tundra and fades into the wind. Nothing answers, nothing ever has, nothing ever will. You are the only Yutyrannus left on this continent, perhaps on the planet. Your species went extinct 125 million years ago. You are a lone echo, the last thread of something the universe had already finished. You are your entire species, and when you are gone, it ends forever. Winters remain a countdown. The old scar on your thigh aches below 30 below. Healing takes longer now, reactions slow. One winter, maybe this one, maybe 10 from now. The math will finally fail. The cold will take you the same quiet way it took her. The tundra will close over the space you leave. Caribou will reclaim the crossings. Muskox will teach their young the circle again. In a few generations, no one will remember you existed. But you were here. You rose from 40 kilograms of wet fluff and frozen scraps on the day she stopped breathing. You survived what killed her. You learned what she could not. You broke defenses that stood for thousands of years and bent an entire ecosystem around you. You did it completely alone. It has to be enough. You mastered every challenge this harsh world offered, yet you remain alone, still making sounds that no one answers, still carrying something that will die with you. Your mother lasted 17 weeks. You have already lasted years, and may last decades more before the cold, patient as ever, claims you. When it does, the world will not pause. The tundra will keep turning. Life will fill the gaps and forget. You simply made your time here mean something.